Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Hope you're having a fantastic day wherever you are on this beautiful planet we call home. What's good, family? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? What's good, everybody? Mic check. Hopefully, y'all can hear me. Can you hear me? Make sure you can hear me. Give me a thumbs up in the chat if y'all can hear me as I turn my alarms off to make sure we don't go late today. Woo! I had to run downstairs. I left my Bluetooth headphones in my backpack downstairs, so hopefully y'all can hear me. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Yeah. Here we are. We made it. Boom. Hopefully, yes. All right. Let's see who we got in the building. First in line, Uncle Stevie. What's good, brother? Uncle Stevie, the beautiful, the one and only, my road companion, my ride or die, my passport stamping partner, the beautiful. Hey, Alexa 88. Hey, baby. John, what's good? Jack, Cracker Jack, what's good? Whew. Man, running stairs, man, it'll kill you. Christine, what's good? How you doing, man? Besides Thomas Shane in the building, what's good? What's good? Let's see who else we got. Who else we got? Donald in the building. Let's see. Baffles, what's good, Baffles? Ether Being, how we doing? Peace and greetings, man. Peace and greetings, absolutely. How you doing? Money Man, what's good? Miss Linda, hi. Hi, Miss Linda. What's good, everybody? Omar in the building. Jack. Oh, my goodness. So many people. We're just going to have to go ahead and skip to the bottom. What's good, everybody? Man, oh, man, oh, man. Mama, we made it. Whew. Yeah, I see that. I'm no longer real. Just Cracker Jack. He can be fake. He can be real. You never know. Never know. But what's good, everybody? How we doing? Man, I ain't going to lie. This right here is a real thing. Jet lag, serious thing, 100%. Especially after a 17-hour flight, which is 100% my fault. I probably should have booked that a little differently. Maybe break that up, maybe make not so long. No, it's my fault because we booked economy, but we learned a lesson. Economy was fun, but yes. Man, it is hot. I might have to turn my fan on today. It is warm in here. John says, tell us some stories about Dubai. Absolutely. We're going to get into some stories for sure. I mean, I don't even know where to start, to be real honest. We're going to have some fun talking about it, though. Absolutely. Never economy again. Ever. I'm too big for economy. Just way, way too big for my big butt to be in economy. Just the way it is. So. But yes. Hey, babe, will you send me that message to my DM? I can check my DMs on Twitter on my computer. For some reason, that's the only place I can check my DMs. So, man, and the internet last week, brutal. Absolutely brutal. Salo, appreciate it. Appreciate that. Welcome back. Absolutely. Yes, Dubai. Dubai was first and foremost, absolutely highly suggest traveling at least one time in your life to Dubai. You have to. Like, I'm the financial advice. Traveling to Dubai is an absolute must. It is beautiful. It is a paradise. I mean, it's amazing. Like the city is absolutely beautiful. Everything you see, every picture you see of Dubai, how clean and how like almost not real, almost cartoonish fake. It's that way in real life. It is literally that way. It is beautiful. And I'm not one to like get caught up into like skylines and like all architecture. But like, man, some of the buildings there are absolutely amazing. Just to kind of see and stuff. Dubai for me was like doing. Everybody knows I was a massage therapist. They may not know that, but in my room, in my suite, I had a TV with a screen. It was like a motion screensaver. And so for like 6 years, I watched this drone fly through like the canals of Dubai. And I was like, man, one day, me and the guy I worked with, we were like, one day we're gonna go, one day. And then we just laughed because we were like, yeah, right. We're never gonna go to Dubai. But man, just sitting there on the canal, getting to go through and be there, that was pretty surreal. Not gonna lie. But absolutely, and Miss Alexa got so many pictures, so many pictures. Like my phone's like said no more. You can't even do it. Man, Omar, we did not make it to that one. We did not make it to that steakhouse, but we did have some steak a few times. John, was it harder than Texas? It was literally about the same as Texas. It was like right now with wise. It was like 75, 80 during the day and then got down to like 65 at night. It was really, really, really nice. It wasn't too bad. Big Country says my day is finally whole again because I can watch the midday mix up. That's what's up, man. I appreciate that, brother. I'm not gonna lie. I tried to stream so many times from the hotel room, from the events, from random places. I mean, there's a place over there called Internet City, and I couldn't stream from Internet City. So it really was really put a damper on what I was planning and wanting to do while I was there. But it ended up being kind of a blessing in disguise because I got to make some amazing relationships and networking, and it was really good fun. Omar said I called in. Well, you should have told me that you did that, and I probably would have been there. I know. I was trying to put some out every day. It was just not working. Uh, couldn't even stream from the internet city. Yeah, it was wild. It was definitely an experience. Oh, you really did? I hope you didn't. I hope you're really joking right now. I really, really hope, Omar, you were joking at this moment. But it was really, really tough because every night we would go out like with a big massive group. Me and Alexa did get to have some meals together alone, just so everybody doesn't like jump on me and freak out. We did have meals alone together. We did have alone time and together meals. But it was a lot of networking, a lot of going out with different groups. We spent a lot of time with Kishimoto. We spent a lot of time with Grove as well, getting to know John and his wife Sarah and Miss Mindy, of course. I mean, I can't get on this stream without even mentioning our good friend, His Excellency, Mr. Afalasi. Man, that dude there was absolutely amazing. His hospitality, I mean, he hosted and was generous. That man is fantastic, and I cannot thank him enough. We all thanked him multiple times, but we cannot thank him enough for what he did for us while we were there. It was very, very awesome just to kind of be there and be a part of that. So huge shout out to that guy. He's awesome, and I definitely thank him so much for everything he did while we were there before. And yeah, I mean, he pretty much set that whole thing up, and it was awesome. Salo, yes, Justin was hiding Alexa's passport just to this. Excellent. No, sir, not true. Trust me, I did not want that stress. But yeah, Alexa did. She lost a passport while we were at the expo, and luckily we heard all week how beautiful and how nice and how there's no crime and there's no thief. You know, you can leave a purse and you can leave your phone on a table, walk away, and when you come back, your phone will be there. We heard stories like that all week, and then to come to find out that Alexa lost her passport, and so we had no idea where. We knew there could be a few places because we'd only been a few places, but so the event host found her passport, was able to find her in the database because when I registered us to get our badges, we had to put our names in and our emails and phone, all that stuff. And so we did that, and so she found the passport and was able to find Alexa's contact information. Unfortunately for us, while we were there, we only had signal while we were in the hotel, and that was spotty signal at best. unfortunately. And that's because we didn't, they give you like a SIM, they give you a SIM card when you get there that'll give you service everywhere. You know, I was like, I'll be all right. And I didn't use it. So nobody could get a hold of me ever. But so a day and a half, 36 hours. We stayed up all night. We called the police department. They told us we needed to file. I mean, there was so many steps that we had to do. And so in Dubai, the work week, like their weekend is like Friday and Saturday. Like Sunday is their Monday. So it was Friday, it was Thursday night going into Friday morning. So we stayed up all night, 7:30, 7:45, we start calling the consulate. We start calling anybody and everybody we can to figure out what we can do. Finally, at 9:30, we get a hold of people and they tell us, this is what you need to do. You need to go to the Dubai Police Department, file a lost passport. Then you come back to the consulate with that document. Then you go back to the police department to finalize. And then you come back to the consulate to get your temporary passport, so to get you stateside. It's 9:30, and then Friday they work half days. Their half day ends at 11:30 a.m. So we had 2 hours to do all of these government processes, and so they told us basically, you know what, get ready to stay till Monday. You're gonna have to schedule your flight. We got to move it. And so we had been up all night. It's like 10:30 in the morning. And, we were like, hey, let's go to bed. Let's get a few hours of sleep. And that way we can at least, we're staying here. Nothing can happen. So we were like, we're going to go with Afalassi and on the boat ride that he had set up for us. So I call it a boat. It was a yacht ride, yacht tour. Amazing. So next thing you know, we prayed, Lord, help us out. Could really use you right now. Thank you, Jesus. And about an hour and a half later, Alexa gets a call, a text, and an email from the coordinator of the event saying, I got it. So the lady actually brought it to the hotel, took a picture of the passport and the gentleman she gave it to, the receptionist, and actually watched them take it to our room. So very, very thankful, very, very blessed to those hidden angels that we don't see out there. But yeah. Man, it was a day and a half of wondering what the heck we were gonna do. It sounds fun. Yeah. It was definitely something. But yeah, it definitely worked out, and we made it home safe and sound. But yeah, legit was a panic attack. Like, and I'm freaking out, trying to not freak out, so she doesn't freak out even more. So yeah, but it was we made it. We made it home. We enjoyed. We took so many pictures, so many stories, so many relationships that were created this week. Just being out there. For those who went to Vegas, it was very much like that, but even more like on a smaller scale. Just because there wasn't in Vegas, there was a lot of us. In Dubai, there was a smaller group of people that we knew. Just because it was halfway across the world. So, but man, getting to meet some fantastic, awesome people, getting to network, and getting to hang out and meet new people was awesome. It really was. And for those who are wondering why things, prices and the charts haven't been moving, because of that, man, that expo, if you would have seen the conversations that were being had from people that nobody knows about, that's the small stuff. That's the networking that happens at these expos. That you may not see it at the expo. You may not see, big days with green candles at the expo. But as the weeks start moving on, as we start passing some time, you're gonna start seeing those things that happened at that expo. You're gonna start to see those come to fruition, start to roll out, start to become catalysts. So I'm excited to see what does actually come out, because the conversations I saw that were being had and some of the conversations I heard and had were amazing. I know Tarp's doing some big stuff as well. Let me get a drink of this coffee and put it down. But yeah, so we had a blast while we were there. Alexa got a whole bunch of fantastic pictures and stuff like that. So let's see if we can find my favorite picture of the entire trip. Where's my profile? Let me get over to Alexa's pictures. She had the cool one. But my favorite picture actually was taken by the man himself, Mr. Al-Falasi, in front of the Burj. Super dope. I feel like we're taking over the world. Made us feel like true kings and queens right there. Man, if I could find it. So many amazing pictures. Here it is. Man, this is the one right here. I got to remember how to work this thing. It's been so long. Absolutely love this photo. Feel like me and the beautiful Mrs. taking over the world, standing in front of the world's tallest building. Super dope. Super, super, super dope. But yeah, Miss Alexa is probably has hundreds of pictures to go through that she's been sending me. But yeah, jet lag is still a thing for sure. Absolutely. If you didn't know, you can check out my Twitter. I also have an Instagram where a lot of these photos and videos were posted. So if you're wanting to see just more of that stuff, check out my Instagram. It's brand new. We're trying to get it up and going. So make sure we get all of the social medias. And if you haven't already, please hit that like button. Please hit that subscribe button. I have not even looked to see where we are on my other screen. Golly. Jet lag is for real, y'all. It is for real. Absolutely, Miss DeFi. Expos are where all the best business deals come from. It's all about that. Hey, Tarp, I'm telling you right now, I got a chance to, we're going to play that video here in a minute. I was traveling with a partner carrying classified information in a suitcase through China. My partner lost his passport. That was real fun. He was stripping Chinese, wanted to search us. Oh my goodness. I don't feel bad about our experience because our experience was really amazing. Hold on. We got 30 people in here and only like 11 likes. I feel like we can get a few more likes in here if you don't mind for me. Do me that favor. A couple of y'all, just hit the like button for me. Do me that favor. But yeah, that sounds like a terrible 48 hours. At least we were in a solid. We had solid people around us who had a little bit of connections. And I have to give a shout out to Lee from Paratoken. He was there, and man, he was calling the embassy, calling the consulate, doing anything and everything from his plane ride headed home back to New York. He was even trying to help us out. So I definitely got to shout him out just for trying to help out and get us those connections at the embassy and at the consulate. So shout out to Lee over at Paratoken. So absolutely. Let's see here. What projects impressed you at the event? Let's see. I'll get right back to that. I'm gonna get back to this. I said, man, just might have to come on and ask why I heard no street signs. It's all English. I was shocked at how many, like, it was Chili's. Like, you know what, hold on, let me full screen myself here. Let me back all this off. The place that shocked me the most that they had, like, I've been to places here in the States that don't have this place. They had multiple Popeye's chickens. They had multiple Popeye's chicken. I was shocked. But like, it really was like, there wasn't much, like, I kept looking. I was like, man, is there a place where I can walk around and like, just like knock out some street signs, and do. There wasn't. It was all, very, very normal names. Unfortunately, so it was weird. And not weird. I mean, it was very awesome because I knew I knew where I was at and felt at home. But yeah, there wasn't a lot of the street signs to be read, unfortunately. But projects that I was really impressed with, man, Kishimoto nailed it. I mean, they had a jam-packed booth the entire time. Saitama's booth, man, they were literally when you walked in, when you walked in, they literally, were the first booth you walked in and saw. I mean, it was massive. So let me see if I can get over to my videos and media real quick. And we'll pull up some of these videos and pictures and stuff that we took while we were there. Let's see here. So here's the main expo right here. When you walked in, just some cool little pictures here. So as you can see, like this is like you had to like sign in or show your badge right here in this walk through the gates, as you call it. But as you see, very first one right there, you can see Saitama right there in the background. So when you walked into this place, you literally had a waiting line for people to get to Saitama. Man, Saitama's booth was well put together. They had that nice cutout of the screen with Mr. Grapes' artwork on there. I think I got a video of it actually. Yeah, here it is. I mean, it was just jam-packed non-stop all day long, the entire time at the Saitama booth. Super, super awesome. My guys, NFTs just had the best meeting, and we'll be changing NFT creator for the future. I've heard we're going to have to talk about that, brother. Definitely need to be in conversations with that. I saw your DMs. We're going to be doing that. Ooh, man. Trust me. Oh, absolutely. That's what we all said that while we were there. But very, very true. I feel like I'm so far behind in chat now. Baffles, Justin Man, hey Alexa, are you guys going to be around 6 p.m. Central Time for my first live stream tonight? First live stream tonight, 6 p.m. I think I might have to tune into that, Baffles, for sure. Absolutely. That was funny. I was trying to read cities like as we were flying over them. They had like a little view. That was pretty funny. Yeah, some of those names I could not. There was zero chance. But yeah, so there was Saitama's booth. Saitama had a beautiful booth. I mean, it was just massive right in front of your face. Right there. Here's me and Tarp getting a chance to see that Tarp reader. I cannot wait. And I cannot wait because I cannot wait to show you. I cannot wait for us to be here. When you have a question about a token, whatever it is, Crypto Alert's new token that he always jokes about, it's a joke, 1000% not serious. But why the chicken crossed the road, Inu? It comes out, you'll be able to take that contract, put it into Tarp Reader, and it'll break it down for you. It's super, super awesome. Just the way it looks, the website itself, and it is going to be super, super, super dope. I cannot wait. And so while we see that, I saw there was a meme that was created. And I need to find that meme. 1 second. Or that, not a meme, but a video. Let me see if I can find that over here. Where's it at? Is it Shotgun haven't put it out there? It might have been Shotgun who put that. Let's find out. Oh my goodness. Shout out to Empire Invest and shout out to Shotgun for making this. This is pure gold. Oh, y'all can't hear it. Oh, okay. Let me do this. Cuff, you didn't see this one? Oh, bro. They put the man's on some books. They put our man on some books, y'all. Hold on, let me pause it. Oh. Can we just, I mean, for just a second, can we just let's break this down for just one second. Why they do Empire like this? Why they do this to a man? Empire Invest is cool as the other side of the pillow, man. And they put our man's on two books. Gave him some little dangly feet. He's like Kevin Hart on that stand-up where he's sitting there like, Rocket, you talking to me? I'll whoop your tail. Why? That's so funny. I realize that I'm tall. I'm a big guy. Like I'm 6'4", 3 something. You know what I mean? Like I'm a big guy. But I don't really, I don't ever pay attention or realize it until I see stuff like this. Oh, they put them on books. They put our man on books, y'all. There's oh man. Oh, this is pure gold. Look. Oh my goodness. That is fantastic, y'all. Fantastic. This is amazing. You did tell me I look like a giant, but like I get that I'm big, like, but I don't ever realize it until you see it in like real life. And you see that comparison and you can see it right here. I mean, just the size difference of how much bigger I am than average people because he's not small. I'm just a little bit bigger than average, I guess. Yes, the tear that came out killed me. Paul, what's good, brother? How we doing, man? How we doing? But yeah, the tear that comes out at the end kills me when I see that. Like I share it myself. Every time I see this thing, it's super fire. But let's see if I can find the actual video and we can go through it and we'll see that breakdown. And while we do that, let me get my ducks back on here. There we is. There we go. Yeah. Good evening. Big Vern in the building, Big Perm in the building, Big Worm in the building. What up, bro? How we doing, brother? But yeah, let me see if I can find the actual video of me getting a glimpse. Do. So here is the actual video of me getting a chance to take a look, a little sneak peek of the TARP reader and my thoughts on it.
We just showed Just a Man the contract reader app. So what do you think of it?
Man, it is. It's going to be a game changer. It truly is. As a content creator, being able to, in a live chat, having someone jump in here and ask me about a project, I can now put in that project straight into the TARP reader and give that person an actual TARP score to let them know whether that project's solid, sketchy, and all the information that goes along with it. This is going to be a game changer, and I'm excited. Very, very thankful that me and you showed it to me.
All right, so we just
So yeah, there it is, man. It is absolutely amazing to be able to see that and be able to share that. I cannot wait for that to come out. Um, and also the NFT beta is coming out for TARP, and me and our main man Cup and the Dip, I do believe, are going to be one of the beta testers for that possibly. So you might be paying attention and watching, and you might just get to see some of that TARP. Man, my whole screen started shaking. That was weird. Might get to see some of that beta test content as well. Just kidding. Mrs. Moonwalk, how are you doing, Miss Anna? Welcome back, guys. Look like you guys had an amazing time beyond. Like from a trip standpoint, hands down, the best trip I've ever taken outside. I mean, it was my first international trip. From the entire experience, from the flight there, getting lucky, kind of getting spoiled, and having nobody in front of me, not even a seat in front of me, having all the leg room in the world, to the ride home, where I had no leg room, no room, and it was 17 hours straight where I sat like this. And I'm a big guy, so sometimes I hang over the outside of the edge of the chair, so like I'm asleep, right, or trying to sleep. Actually, I didn't sleep. I watched 9 movies. Braveheart was one of them, and I didn't watch a movie. It wasn't 9, but I did not watch a movie under 2 hours. I slept for I might have got an hour and a half of sleep throughout the flight. Because I would sit there, I would fall asleep, and then somebody would walk down the aisle, and it was just boom. Every time somebody walked by, it was brutal. Never, ever, 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 ever again will just a man in travel economy. It is business class or up for me for life, for moving on forever. So, but yeah, it wasn't unbearable. We made it. We survived. I would do it again to go to Dubai in a heartbeat. But I will never fly economy ever again. So, but as for an experience going over there, seeing it, getting to experience Dubai, it was absolutely a trip of a lifetime. You have to experience at least once. And to be truthfully honest, we were there for not even a week. We left Sunday, traveled by the time we got there. So Sunday and Monday we spent in the traveling. So we really had Tuesday all day, and Friday and Saturday most of the day, to really get out and sightsee. But man, from what we saw, getting to go and seeing places that normal tourists don't get to go, getting to see kind of off the beaten path places. We had some amazing food. The Jungle Courtyard in Dubai is an absolute must. The food there is beyond fantastic, but it was amazing. Just a man, you better fight Cuff. When you see him, why am I fighting Cuff? Oh, you talking about the? I saw that. I was wondering. We were talking about. Just leave that to me. Hey man, hey, no lie, Cuff's that NFT man. Cuff is the NFT man. Oh my goodness. Alphalossi has this G-Wagon. It's 1 of 50 and it's the UAE edition. Like when this thing, like first off, I got to ride in it. Privilege number 1. Privilege number 2, getting to ride shotgun in the front seat. But when you take a curve, like when you turn, like the seat hugs you. So he told me, he straight up to me goes, when you're in my car in the front seat, you're single, no wife, no girlfriend. And I was like, what do you mean? He goes, you'll understand. You'll understand. And so we pull out, we started going to go to I don't remember where we were going. But so we take off, and so we make a curve, and like the seat hugs me. And I'm like, what? And he's like, He's like, that's what he's like, now you understand. He's like, the seat is your girlfriend. Seat hugs you while you're in my car. It was the joke of the week. But man, the seats literally hug you. And it was dope as all get out. It was really, really, really solid. Like, it was cool. Getting to hang out and just do things that, you know, I've only dreamt about, being halfway across the world. Getting a stamp on a passport. Like, I have a stamp in a passport. That is something that I never thought. Sky view. Oh, okay. The views. Like, I tell you, there's a view of the Burj Khalifa from literally anywhere in the city almost. You can get a view of it. It is amazing. Trying to figure out link my schedule stream while on my little. I'm not sure. Everybody's sorry, trying to pay attention to chat, trying to figure out how to find the link to my schedule stream. You have to. Where are you streaming from? Are you streaming from StreamYard? You'll have to get your link there. The link won't pop up until later on. For some reason, it's weird. Unless you go through StreamYard, go to view through YouTube, and it'll pull it up there. But yeah, I mean, the views from anywhere in the city were absolutely fantastic. I mean, breathtaking. And I'm not one to like get all excited about you know, architecture, and I'm not one to take pictures, but my goodness, this week was just absolutely fantastic. And just the, you know, the people we got to meet and shake hands and network with, I mean, and people that you wouldn't normally get a chance to meet in real life. I mean, here's Tarp, Del Crypto, and Saeed. I mean, just random pictures, you know, just random people getting to meet and see, this is what normal people size, and then you got just a man size. That's just how it goes in life. Welcome to my world. But just so many different connections that were made that we got to see this week. John and his wife over at Grove. Let me tell you, these two people here are absolutely amazing. Just getting to meet them and get to talk to them a little bit. Beautiful. Getting to know John outside of crypto, and getting to know him inside, you know, crypto as well. But my goodness, I really enjoyed hanging out with them. And getting to meet them and know them. So, hey, and let me tell you, Grove, let me do this right here. Grove is about to do some major stuff, major things. They just got LLC in Dubai. They're moving to Dubai. Their headquarters is going to be in Dubai. So you're probably going to start to see more Grove stuff here coming around. So be on the lookout. Just saying. Be prepared to start getting a little more Grove content, taking a little more looks at it, maybe see what happens. But from what they got coming out, from what I saw from this Grove has been keeping me busy. Hey, that's what's up. Side Thomas Shane in the building says Grove been keeping me busy. So, but yeah, there are some major stuff coming out of Grove. Getting a chance to kind of sit back. Miss Mindy. You know, me and Miss Mindy, and she's always loved and taken care of myself and Alexa and the rest of us. So, and we just a heads up. You mean Grove giveaways? Potentially. You never know. More than just giveaways. But yeah, see if we can find some more pictures we can look at from our trip. Alexa got some beautiful views while we were out taking our yacht tour with a bunch of people. This is just a beautiful photo. So many, like, she was all over it. She's got that eye though. She does a good job. See if we get here we go. Another view of just kind of the canal, some of the views. That was during the day. Then you come back at nighttime and everything's lit up. man, just so beautiful, just awesome, very, very cool experience. Getting to be a part of that was super, super awesome. Another thing that you have to do while you're there is check out a place called Global Village. Global Village in Dubai is one of the coolest places that we went to, and unfortunately, we went there the very last day before we left. But here it is, right here. So the way Global Village is set up is it's just like different countries. So you got Africa, you have Africa, you have like the Americas, Europe, Lebanon, Pakistan, all the, just all these major countries and regions. And inside that area, you would have like little bazaars, little shops, places that you could buy local, like, food based on that, by that region. Man, it was massive. And it was one of the coolest experiences that we had. Getting to see just different places, just a glimpse into it, going with Crypto Alert and getting to see, Africa and stuff like that. The food from all over the world was fan-freaking-tastic. Alexa went to Global Village, right? Let me hold on. So we go to Global Village, and Alexa's like, we're gonna try all these foods from all across the world. And Alexa's like, you know what? I really, 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 I want a hot dog. So Alexa goes to Global Village and has a hot dog and popcorn. Oh, and she had chicken on it. She had like some chicken tenders on a stick. My girlfriend, who is like the most, like, she like likes to try all the stuff from everywhere, went to Global Village and got a hot dog and some popcorn. That's my baby. That's my baby. Impact XP. Hey, they had a solid. Booth as well. I got a chance to take a look at their game as well, and got a chance to play it. Not on VR. It wasn't on VR yet, but it was definitely something that you're going to be definitely looking at to play on VR. Looks very cool. See if I can actually find that video. Try to find it. Maybe. Maybe. So many pictures. Let's see here. We really just need to, like, we could spend a whole daily, we could spend the whole midday mix up just looking at Alexa's pictures and stuff that she videoed. My goodness, I didn't realize we took this many photos. Oh, here it is. Boom. All right, found it. But let me figure it. Let me get it over here. Boom, boom. So we actually got. Ooh, it's loud. We're just gonna mute that. So we actually got a chance to play the game and check it out. It's going to be really dope in VR, I think. Be able to. This is my first round, so I was terrible at it. But man, definitely was awesome getting to meet Jod and the whole group over there. Like I said, they were busy as well. They had a very, very busy booth going on. Absolutely. I mean, they had the announcements that they made while there. I mean, the chart was moving really solid while we were there. I'm just saying, being able to be there and see and hear kind of the things that were going on and the things that are coming in the near future, man, it definitely got me excited. Oh yeah, I gotta pull that. The Turkish ice cream from the Global Village was amazing. So much, so awesome. John said, I lived in Dubai for almost 8 months. I ate American food. Now, it was all over the place. I was really, really surprised at how much American food they had. Man, Kishimoto, I gotta tell you, they nailed it. They did a fantastic job all week. But yeah, that NFT marketplace that they got going on is super dope. I can actually pull that up, I do's believe. Yeah, here it is. Boom. Let's do this. Yeah, we definitely got a chance to look at that. The 3D marketplace they had, man. When I tell you that Paul, Devin, Gigi, they killed it. They did a fantastic job. Paul was, man, he was doing one-on-ones and with investors nonstop. Even his wife, Kelly. And let me tell you, Kelly and Paul, me and Alexa, absolutely. Those are like our two. Those two people right there were fantastic. We had a blast hanging out with them, getting to meet them. Super, super cool, for sure. But Paul over here, man, this 3D marketplace, pretty dope. Buy social, official websites. Miss Katsumi. Look, you're locking it up in your vault here. Able to come in and look at it all. So very, very cool ideas. Very cool getting to see some of that stuff. The 3D NFT marketplace is so sick. I had to make a hype video for it. That's what's up. Let's see here. Exactly. I really, 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 truly do. After this week and seeing all the networking going on, I really do think that that's going to happen very soon. Yeah, the picture. So the picture that Paul had, that where is it at? Where is it at? With let's see if I can find it. Where is it at? Probably should go to media, huh? Man, this dude is so talented. It's not even funny. But let me find it. Let me find it. Maybe. Did he post it? I think Alexa actually posted it. I'll find it and we'll get it. We'll get it out there. We'll get a picture of it. Like I know Alexa got a photo of it. Here it is. I knew she had a picture of it. So this is actually a piece that's art that you'll actually be able to purchase eventually down the road and actually have the actual art, a physical piece of art with the actual Katsumi NFT as well. And it's reflective, super awesome, super dope. Not even gonna lie. Yeah, the marketplace, super fire. Let me log into my Facebook. I don't know that I've ever done that on this computer. Oh, I have actually done that. Oh, I hear a boop in the background. Hey, hold on, y'all. Hold on. The one and only. The one who gives me so much for not ever giving her a link to the stream. Y'all help me welcome the one and only, the beautiful my ride or die, my passport stamping partner. My baby. What's up, baby? How you doing? How you doing?
Hi, babe.
What's good?
I was just coming on to say hi.
I figured out how to that I could play that video here. So I can find the Kishimoto video. We'll get that going. But say hi to everybody.
Hi,
I'm sure
everybody.
The chat is going crazy now.
I am exhausted. I have been sleeping and trying to unpack slowly. So flying back was 16 and a half hours on the last flight, but we had a flight before that. And on the way there, my legs swelled up. So on the way back, they were even worse. And so I've been trying to just sleep and let them get the water out, I guess. Lose the retention of the water. I don't know. If anybody has any remedies, please let me know.
Yeah, because I've been trying all the tips and tricks that I know have not seemed to be working very well.
Yeah.
But a lot of people saying what's up. Courtney saying hi. Crypto Fat. Christine. All the love, most definitely. But yeah, and Crypto loving the hoodie. Loving the hoodie.
Yep.
You know we gotta rep. We gotta rep our tarp hoodies. That's the one hoodie that I'm like, okay, we can take one of those cute matching couple pictures when we have our tarp hoodies on. That's like really the only time, unless we have like matching Saitama t-shirts or really just crypto related shirts. If we're matching, we'll take pictures. But outside of that, man.
Yeah, Justin really loves to match with me. That's his favorite thing.
I really don't like. She was like, let's match. I'm wearing maroon. I was like, okay, cool. And like, I'll purposely not wear like a matching color later on, and then somehow by the time we leave, we're matching again. It's amazing. Never fails.
It's great.
Never ever fails. But yeah, you made this video just kind of Kishimoto and our time with them this week.
Yeah.
So let me play that back. Let me turn the music down over on. I guess I can leave the
Can you make it? Yeah, there you go.
Absolutely, Donald. Absolutely. But yeah, Paul here giving his speech. He was one of the keynote speakers for Kishimoto. Man, he did a fantastic job. We'll play it once and then we'll go through and we'll kind of stop, pause it, and kind of talk about the photos and where we were, what was going on, the party and we were doing, the hanging out. I mean, it was so much more than crypto this week. It really was about building relationships, having fun, networking, and then networking some more. It was super, super awesome. Our first boomerang, our first lunch, getting to meet everybody right here was pretty cool. But yeah, just an awesome group. Got to see this photo we looked at a while ago. So they actually had these cutouts made, as you can see. So these cutouts were actually made, and they were super awesome. Like life-size cutouts of Kishi NFTs and Katsumi NFTs. Super awesome. And yes, Miss Creason, that's why I'm always in the doghouse. Absolutely.
All I want to do is match him.
Anna said you have to walk around, take some short walks, drink lots of water.
Yeah, I like the travel kind of messed with me. I felt like very dizzy at times, but it was just like hit or miss. I don't know what the deal was. We had a good time though. I mean, we got to see the Burj from the very bottom. We got to see it. I mean, the line to just go up to the Burj Khalifa was
hours long.
Yeah. And
from
what we
heard
like
a 15,
from
30 minute.
Right. And from like Rashid and Alina, they were saying that it's basically 100 people go up to the top floor and you're not allowed to take pictures or videos. Obviously people do and they kind of sneak it, but you're not supposed to. And it's hard to even get up towards the window to see outside of it. So we didn't end up going up, but we did see it from all aspects of Dubai. So we saw it from across the water on another side of the harbor. We saw it up close from the very bottom to the top. And then we saw it in the, you know, we call it the taking over the world picture. So, I mean, that was
That's
one
our
of our bucket list things that we wanted to do, and we got to do it. So, I mean, that's cool.
Absolutely. And that Kishimoto booth was absolutely fine. I mean, you see the artwork, the walls. When I tell you this place was packed, it was what, 10,000 people walking through this expo day one?
Right.
10,000 people walking, 10,000 different people walking through the expo day one. So, I mean, there was so many people, so many connections, so much networking just going on. It was really awesome to kind of sit back and be kind of just watching. Here's another view of the back wall you can see. But to be able to sit there and kind of watch. Here's myself, Alexa, Rashid, his beautiful wife, and Paul and Miss Kelly as well. That was at, what was it, the closing party? Yeah. But man, we just had a good time. You know, it was more than crypto. The ladies there, us in an elevator party and having a good time on the way out. It was just a lot of fun. We definitely had a good time. And I can't wait to go back and do it some more.
Yeah.
But this time see everything. Have a chance to kind of view take a little more of the touristy stuff and see more spots. But man, we had a blast.
Yeah, I mean, and Global Village was really cool. They, you know, he kind of briefly touched on it, but these like pavilions were massive. I mean, like huge. And there was, what did it say? Like over 26 pavilions. So all kinds of food. I mean, all over the world. And they had like street vendors that would do these like, I don't know, different kind of entertainment in the middle of the street. Like while you're walking through, they had clothes and food and art and music and all kinds of things. So it wasn't, we wouldn't have been able to tackle that whole thing in a day anyways, but at least we got to see it, which was pretty cool.
I'm actually trying to find, am I muted? No, not muted. So I'm actually trying to find the ice cream stand.
Oh my gosh, that was so funny. They also had these like chai tea places that they gave them to you in these like, instead of a cup, it was like a terracotta pot. It was so cute. They were just like this big and they would put the tea in it. Yeah, it was a blast. I mean, that and the Burj Khalifa and, you know, the opening party was really cool. They had an opening party for everyone to attend, and then they had a closing party after the event. But yeah, the Saitama booth was right in the front, super bright lights. Impact was directly to the left of them. Kishimoto was there. I mean, there was a ton of booths, ton of people. What was really cool though was the entire welcoming party, or like the welcoming people, the staff that worked at the expo, all of their shirts had Kishimoto on it. So on the back of their shirts, it said like, you know, Crypto Expo Dubai 2022 or whatever on the front. And then on the back was a huge ninja, like Kishimoto token. They all had like lanyards and Crypto Expo Dubai bracelets and all kinds of stuff, which was pretty neat.
And I am trying to find, am I muted?
I think that one is on, that video is on the Global Village post on Facebook, I think. The Turkish one.
That makes sense. Let's see here. Oh, here it is.
Yeah, Christine, it was really cool. They wanted it. They, at the end of it, they got a picture with all of the staff that was like helping, you know, with tickets and registration and whatever else. So Kishimoto got a picture with all of them wearing the Kishimoto shirts, which is neat. Oh my gosh, this is hilarious. Can you make it full screen, babe? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Man, let me tell you, that ice cream that he gave me was fantastic. Some of the best ice cream I've had, like ever, outside of like Italian gelato. It was some of the best ice cream I've actually ever had. But man, it was just funny to sit there and we watched him do it to a kid. And I've seen these videos, like on Twitter, on YouTube, and stuff like that before, where they sit there and mess with you and stuff. But it was pretty cool to see there and to be and do it myself. But yeah, I had definitely had to work for that ice cream. It feels like Disney. It really does. It feels like Disney, but like so much bigger. Like it just puts, it doesn't, like Disney doesn't seem like it's bigger, like big enough. Like it makes Disney kind of seem small.
Right. Yeah, they had like a carnival area too that you could ride rides and carnival type food. But I mean, it was so intricate. Like we were talking about going to Thailand, probably what, babe, the first like day or two that we got there, and then we went to Global Village the last day, and they had, the whole reason I want to go to Thailand is for the floating market. They had a full floating market in Global Village, water and everything. You couldn't obviously go down the water, but you walk down to the marketplace to get things off of the boats, which was pretty cool.
And Baffles 1000% better than Bluebell.
Yeah.
And I love Bluebell. I love Bluebell. Bluebell, like, is my, like, if I had to pick a vanilla ice cream, I'm going Bluebell. Unless there's a Turkish ice cream stand like that one around, and I'm going the Turkish. It was really, really, really good. Really good. Yeah. I don't know if it's better than like Italian gelato. Like gelato to me is like the best ice cream out there. But my goodness, it was really, really, really good. I understand what you're saying, Baffles. I get it. I get that you're saying it's blasphemy. I would have said the same thing a week ago. But I'm telling you, it is that good. It is that good that I'm willing to sit here and have you yell blasphemy at me while I tell you that it's better than Bluebell. It is that good, I promise.
Babe, what was your favorite part of the trip for you? Like excursion-wise?
For me, it was definitely going on the Dubai, on the yacht, on the yacht cruise. Just because for me, sitting there years ago with my coworker and us talking about, one day we're going to go to Dubai, and then honestly laughing about it because it was a joke. We were like, yeah, all right, we're never going to be able to afford to go anywhere like that. Never, it was just always like, we're going to go there one day. And so being able to sit there and actually look up and have that be a reality was definitely a surreal moment. I kind of walked away and had a moment like on the edge, just looking out, and took a picture, and it was just one of those moments. I was like, man, it's amazing what we've done. And October 2nd was my first stream. So, I mean, and here we are, just a few months later, we're traveling across the world and seeing places that were only screensavers for me. That was really kind of a surreal moment, and kind of, not to get choked up or emotional about it, but man, that was probably the best for me. That was my favorite part, just to make a laugh, a dream that was way before it was kind of never really just more of a like a ha ha ha, to make that a reality was definitely the part for me that was awesome. What about you, babe?
I think I have to agree. There was a moment there where I had to kind of take it all in. I mean, had we not been introduced to Afalasi, we wouldn't have experienced that.
1,000,
or
1,000%.
a lot of the trip that we got to see. So we didn't get to see things that we wanted to, but like we got to see local things. Like he took us on this yacht. Mind you, this is like basement, regular, level floor, you know, higher up. This thing was massive. And
like three bedrooms.
Yeah. And so then we got to
Yeah.
go through the canals during the day, and then we got to go back through them at night. And you know, it was wild. Afterwards, you know, there was just a small group of us sitting at the top of it while it was docked, just kind of talking and chatting and whatnot. And he told us how there was people that were standing by the gate when he was walking in, and he didn't know them, and they were asking him, not knowing who he was because he had a mask on, that, you know, hey, do you know where to rent a yacht? And he was like, yeah, sure, come with me. He invited total strangers he did not know to come on. Oh my God.
Are you there?
Am I back?
Yeah, I hear you.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Can y'all hear? Who can we hear? I hear her, but I cannot hear. Can you hear me, babe? Chat, who can y'all hear? Can y'all hear me or her? Justin, can you take down the poster of a... I can hear you, yes. Bye, babe. See you in a minute. But man, it was really awesome. You did it. First class is no lie. Getting to go there. That's why I thought you can hear both. Okay, so it was her. There she is.
Okay, I don't know what happened. Sorry, I received a call on my phone. Anyways,
do you have hold on. Do you have YouTube open?
No.
Oh, all right, we're good. I thought I heard a little echo there, but we're good.
Can you hear it now?
No, you're good. We're good.
Okay.
All clear.
So yeah, he introduced us to random strangers, asked them to come on board, and they hung out with us, had a great time. He got jet skis and everything. So we hung out during the day, and then on the way back, we went through the canals in the afternoon, and then just kind of sat there through the night up until like 7:30, 8 o'clock. And so we got to see it during the day and at night, which was really, really awesome. I don't know if there's a picture or video on that. There might be. There's actually an airplane runway in the middle of the water where the airplane takes people up to skydive. So it's called Skydive Dubai, and they just like dive over the water and land kind of by
Super
this
cool
area that has dinner in the sky. It's a massive table basically that you harness into, and this crane takes you up into the sky, and you have like a 3-course meal. And I have pictures of it on this same video stream, I think.
Yeah, well, I'm just now that we're talking about the yacht trip and going through the canal, I just pulled up the videos. But here are, you know, we have he brought 3 limos, y'all, for so here's the ladies. So in Dubai, like ladies ride in one and guys ride in one when I guess you have big groups like this when we're rolling with Afalasi. But they had like a nice Cadillac pink Barbie limo, another white limo, and then they had this big bad boy here for the guys. Man, but it was just super, super cool to be a part of it. Maybe get some pictures of the inside. Oh, hold on. Let me go back to my beauty. So beautiful. But yeah, here's Afalasi walking up. Just a cool guy. Like he just strolling.
Yeah, so that was a dinner cruise, which was pretty cool. It looked like a pirate ship kind of, but there's tables on there where you can have dinner and just go through the canal.
So I think this is I don't want that. I don't want to mute this. But yeah, it was absolutely like amazing. There was like this little floating obstacle course out in the middle of the water, and with the skyline right behind it. Super amazing. Super. I mean, I'm not, and like I said, I'm not somebody who like gets into like architecture, but like my goodness, some of the things they have out here was really, really cool.
There's one with music, so just be careful.
Boom, there it is. I figured out how to do it. Like this building right here behind us. I mean, that's so dope. Super cool. Like just things that like you don't see every day. I don't know what I did. But just like here's just a view of it, and it's just like mind blowing how like beautiful it is out there. The banana boat, jet skis. Is this the one with the? Yes. Hold on.
Yes.
Let me blow this one up. I want to blow this one up. If I can, I can't. Dang it.
Can you zoom in?
I don't know. It won't let me.
Oh.
Zoom.
I think it's like control and then the plus sign maybe on your keyboard. I don't know.
And then I lose, and then I do that and lose my where I was at. My goodness.
Yeah. So John, the next Crypto Expo is actually in Singapore. It's June 16th and 17th in Singapore.
So this, back to this photo here. I can't zoom in, but that's all it is. This is a gentleman and his son. His son has disability. He was in a wheelchair, but this kid here, watching his dad and his brother, like I'm getting goosebumps kind of talking about it. Watching his dad and his son take his younger son to Dubai and go. I think they're from there, but out on the boat. In a limo ride, and then they took him out on the jet ski. And so this dad and his son were out on the jet ski, just having a blast. And this kid is just like laughing and, you know, just screaming with like just happiness. And like, I'm trying not like my eyes are watering as I'm talking about it, but like, it was just like the purest joy I've ever seen in my life. And it was amazing. Like that might be my ultimate, like favorite little like moment. Was watching that dad and his son get to go on a jet ski, something that, you know, he may never, ever get to do again in his life. You know, an experience like that. We made sure that we got pictures and videos of it. But it was definitely a solid thing to kind of get to see and to witness that.
Yeah, there was a moment on the boat where the music was playing and the dad pulled him out. Yeah, there he is right there. Pulled him out of the wheelchair, so brought him all the way up this spiral staircase to dance with him on the top where the music was, which was incredible. It was awesome.
Absolutely, it really was. But man, it was just a really like fantastic trip. I mean, just like like I said, the buildings, the architectural, you know, stuff they have over there is just fantastic.
Oh yeah, that's the runway right there.
Yeah, so I'll zoom back. Let me start it over. So like this right here, this where we see these rocks, that literally is a runway that like goes out into the water where planes take off and will fly off to take out the skydivers. And then the skydivers will fall right back down. They'll skydive down and land right back here at the Skydive Dubai. But in the background, she zooms in, you can see there's the dinner in the sky. So it's something we wanted to do, but like we didn't get a chance to do. There's so many things that we wanted to do that we didn't get a chance to do, but so many things that we would not have been able to do. So many things that you would never be able to do if you weren't there with the people we were there with. And just those connections that were made. But man, we cannot wait. We truly cannot wait. Yes, it was an 18-hour flight, 17-hour flight. Yes, it was economy. Yes, it was brutal. But I would do it all over again right now.
Right.
And my body still hurts from just sitting like this for 17. I would do it again right now to go back and have a good time. It was that solid. Bapple says my wife is getting angry. She works from home next to me from Chase Bank. She's hearing how freeing the crypto life can be. She wants out of the fiat world. Absolutely. Red Bull did a big event from there. Yeah. So when we saw these, we actually thought people were were skydiving off of like jumping off of buildings because we saw the runway, but we didn't know it was a runway. I just thought it was like a pier. You could walk out, take pictures, stuff like that. Had no idea. Next thing you know, we look up, we see. I'm like, what building are these people like jumping off of? That's kind of what I was thinking. Like they're jumping off tall buildings with never even saw a plane. And next thing you know, we see a plane just coming, like it was taking off, and I was like, what the world? And I was like, oh my gosh, that's a runway. Next thing you know, a plane it comes back and lands on the same thing, and I was like, that is one of the coolest things I've seen in a long time. But yeah, it was really, really super cool.
But like at one time there was like 7 or 8 skydivers in the air. It was wild.
I mean, just amazing views. And this is just like this is just one side of it. But yeah, you can see the crane holds you up, and then you're just hanging up there having dinner. Who was it? One of the people from our group actually ended up having dinner there, right?
Yeah, Natalia, she actually went by herself, which I don't know if I'd go by myself, but she went by herself, brave woman, and enjoyed that. She said she got a lot of pictures, and she also went to the mosque, which was really cool. And she showed me some pictures. I believe a museum, the Museum of the Future, I think is what it was.
She's lucky she got in there.
Yeah, it was sold out. So in Dubai, they have what's called winter from, I think he said October to March is basically their winter / spring, but people only really do things during that time because it's so hot the rest of the time. So Dubai basically shuts down March 31st. So tickets to get into anything were not being sold after that date. So we couldn't, I mean, everybody tries to jam it all into that time frame because it's just too hot to do it. Global Village alone was open from 4 p.m. to 1 a.m. So
right,
it's just too hot during the day to do anything.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, winters there are literally like 80, 85 during the day to like 65 at night. It was which for me, I'm from Texas. Like that's like a perfect spring day. Like I would love if it was that way every day in the world. Every day I would be perfect. But it's 80 degrees during the winter, and it gets to like 130 during the summertime. So like it's literally too hot to go outside. So everything shuts down. And so as soon as summertime hits, it gets too hot. People stay inside. They do their business inside. And then winter rolls around in October, and they open things back up, and it's kind of back to open and enjoying the cooler weather. But man, it was humid, yes, but not terrible. To me, it's not as dry as like Las Vegas, but it's not as humid as like Houston. Dallas is probably a little more humid than Dubai, but Dallas is a pretty good gauge of what it was like. Like an 80 in Dallas is what an 80 in Dubai felt like.
Right.
Not real dry, but like I'm a guy like it's hot outside. I need to bring an extra shirt. Like I'm gonna start sweating, and it really wasn't bad over there. So wasn't bad at all. Absolutely, yeah. Good international trip needs to be 14 days. Give you a little time to overcome jet lag facts. Do what you want planned. More importantly, do things you didn't know were there. Absolutely.
I feel like my jet lag going wasn't nearly as bad as the jet lag coming back.
Right.
That
may be just because we were so excited and we were amped up for everything, looking forward to everything coming. And then at the end of it, we're like, man, we're going home. It was like it always seems like the trip going home, it's the same distance. But it seems like the trip coming home always takes just a little bit longer than the trip going. So
yeah.
Texas in the summer humid. When I went years ago, iced tea and bud. Hey, there it is. Iced tea. All about it. but yeah, we absolutely had a fantastic time while in Dubai. Just another, I mean, just these every building has a light show. It seemed like every building lit up just to make the skyline view just that much better. Um, so it's definitely really cool to be a part of it, to get to witness it, and man, I honestly I really can't wait to go back. It really was that much fun.
Yeah, so that that's on
Go ahead,
the
what are you
side
saying?
of the pink limo, which is pretty
Yeah,
neat.
that was the Barbie limo the girls had.
I was just gonna say, if you can go back to that picture of me and you with that pink building, pink and yep, that one on the left of me, my left, I guess my left right now. That is, what did he say? 7 of the best bars in the world. Each.
So it's
Go ahead.
yeah. So he said it's the top 7 rated bars from all across the world. So the number like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in order ranked bars in the world each have a floor in this building here. So it's literally 7 floors of different bars that you can go to in restaurants. We didn't go in there, but man, it looked fantastic.
Go back one picture. It might have been that picture. One more, maybe. I don't know. One more. Go again. Right there. Yeah, so the top of that, where the pink and the purple are, he said was a nightclub. But
Yes.
underneath that, each floor is the highest rated or best rated in the world. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it really
And
was.
one person owns that entire thing.
Two people own the entire every building.
In the canal.
Like 2 people in the canal. Two people own. One sheik owns one side, one sheik owns the other side.
Mm-hmm.
It's two companies. They all own. I mean, it was pretty awesome and pretty wild to sit there and get a kind of a little history lesson of where and who owns and stuff like that. So very cool stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, this trip was really truly was one of the best trips we could have been on.
I agree.
Trying to find that one where we saw the light show of the Burj from
Vita Creek.
From Vita Creek.
Yeah. So Vita Creek Harbor is, I guess there's a hotel there that overlooks the water. It has an infinity pool and it's got restaurants nearby and it's got like this walking boardwalk thing and you can rent boats and it's got like a KFC and a Pizza Hut, and which is so wild to me. But there was one area that had a view of the Burj Khalifa's light show, which they do a light show at night. And then it had this huge sign that said I Heart UAE. So once he pulls it up, you can see it, but it was just everything was beautiful. The welcome party had a light show with water jets and, you know, played to the sound of music, and they had flames and all this stuff. That was pretty cool too. I mean, yeah, we went to this tea shop one night. It was after our farewell dinner, and we got this. How do you say it?
Korak. Is right here. Here it is. I pull it up.
This tea that we got. And so all of us, you know, it's 3 a.m., 4 a.m. We're getting tea, and look at this is all of us standing outside drinking our tea, and this man is walking back and forth, and then you can see Afalasi standing there ordering teas for everyone.
But it's literally like 3:30 in the morning, and he's like, we leave this beautiful, it's the jungle courtyard. We leave this beautiful dinner, have this extravagant like 3-course meal like presented to us, and he's like, just one more stop. We got to have one more stop, and he's like, we got to get Korak, and so we're all like, I don't know what you said, but I'm in. So we ended up getting this tea, which was amazing, but it was like crack. Everybody's like, it's like crack tea. It's like crack. Like it's like crack. 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 But it was really, really, really good tea. Like it really, like the tea was amazing.
Yeah, they
but
like double boil it or something. They like boil it over and over and over for however long, and then so it's like a really thick consistency, almost like a milky coffee kind of texture.
Yeah, it's like they boil it for a day and a half to where like the tea itself like burns, and then they
Right.
sweeten it and add tea or add milk.
Mhm.
But it was just really, really pretty cool.
Yeah, that's the line of people at 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah, 3:30 in the morning. I'm trying to find that video.
Oh, hi, Randolph.
So many posts we made.
I'm trying to watch the chat on my laptop while I talk to you on my phone. So if I miss anybody.
And I'm going to apologize now for the rolling of my keyboard.
Also, so fun fact, in Dubai, you cannot drink alcohol in public. So the drinks that you see us with in some of those pictures are mocktails. So they're like flavored like mojitos or lemonades or whatever, but there's no actual alcohol in them. The only places that you can drink are, excuse me, are at like the hotels because they're for like tourists can drink at the hotels because they're staying there. So a lot of the restaurants that we went to, like the welcome party and the after party, they were in hotels because they knew people were traveling from all over the world.
Yeah, which was weird. Like, so we get there Monday night, and Rashid and his wife Alina, they're like, "Hey, let's go get drinks." And I'm like, "I need one. I'm down. Like, I just got off this, this plane. I'm down to grab a drink. Like, let's go." And so we jump in the car, and he Googles. He's like, "Starbucks near me," and I'm like, "Okay, we're going Starbucks at 1:30 a.m. Let's do this." But yeah, it was a little. I was expecting, drinks, but yeah, you go out to a restaurant, you can't. There's no having a glass of wine with dinner.
No,
You have to have and that's even in restaurants. You have to have a restaurant that actually serves alcohol as well. So it was pretty cool. Mr. Randolph, how you doing, brother? But I found that video of the Burj that we're going to go ahead and play.
Can you turn it? No.
I don't know how do I do that?
I don't know. It's sideways. There's one on mine. I don't know if you want to go find it, but
this is yours.
No, because I'm in that picture.
Oh, this is correct. This is not yours because you're in this picture. But I'm on your profile. Oh, that's the one I tagged you in?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be from this trip here. So but like that's the full city view right there. Like, my goodness.
Yeah, we're on the other side of the water. Oh, there it goes. So that's the Burj Khalifa's light show.
At night.
Yeah.
How much was the beer? Not bad. Like,
Normal.
I mean, I think pretty normal prices.
Yeah.
I think I had like $3 a beer, maybe something like that.
Yeah.
Not crazy.
Yeah, they were pretty normal. Everything was pretty normally priced there. I mean, those
There
teas
wasn't-
that we were talking about were 25 cents.
Yeah.
Or
The
27.
Karak teas. Yeah, were crazy. So, but yeah, I mean, they just don't have, like, you're not going to go find all your normal. I mean, I think it was like Stella Artois, Amstel, Budweiser, Corona. That was really kind of your four beer choices that you got. Some places had, maybe a tap with like a Belgium IPA or something like that, but there was really not a lot beer-wise selection. So I ended up drinking a lot of Coronas, a lot of Amstels, just because that's what they got.
Answer Randolph's question.
better than $25. Absolutely. Absolutely. How much are diamonds? Diamonds are very cheap. They're a lot cheaper over there.
Yeah.
100%. So if I ever need to buy a diamond, I know where to go. Yeah. But so, I mean, this trip really, I mean, it was a once in a lifetime trip to like just get to go and be a part of this crypto expo, and one of my favorite pictures there.
Mm-hmm.
But so this picture here, this I Heart UAE is actually a playground. So like they made it cute, you know, where you can take a picture and have a good time, but it's actually like a functioning art piece where like your kids can go play while you take pictures. So I mean, there's actually kids in this, and you can't even see them, I don't think. Or is that the other one we took?
No, in this one, so like the eye, you can climb through. It's like got stairs, and it's got like things you can hang on. And then obviously we're inside of the heart on this one. And then like the UAE, you can kind of see it's got things to climb on and whatnot.
Yeah, it was definitely a cool experience. I mean, everything we did was awesome. It really was. Here's our last meal we had at the Jungle Courtyard. I mean, we had multiple different communities here. You got Grove, John and Sarah, Mr. Afalasi himself, Mindy down there. You even got Dell Crypto down there in the middle of it. Crypto. So I mean, so it's a lot of people hanging out, a lot of communities hanging out together. Which if you're here all the time, which most of you are, I'm talking about all the time. It's all about community. We win when we work together. The day we stop trying to knock each other down and we actually work together, and that's the day we're really going to start to see crypto take off. And this expo, we got to see projects that you wouldn't normally get to see together in the same room. You know what I mean? You know, it was really cool. Just to be able to sit back and to know to be on Twitter and know what's going on and all that stuff, and then to see what happens in person and watch the actual networking when it comes down to what it is, and in person, you know, a lot of partnerships, a lot of connections, a lot of networking. So it was really, really, really awesome. And this dinner here was like truly amazing. And the shisha is delicious. The hookah, the flavor of hookah we had this night, me and Sarah both, we were like, my goodness, this is amazing. John's like, she was trying to figure out, how do I buy this to take it home back to Australia? So they had some just amazing, like the appetizers. So they bring out like 6 appetizers that we didn't know were appetizers. We just thought it was like dinner. And so they bring out like all these hummus and like what looked like empanadas, but like weren't empanadas. That, I mean, just fried cheese, breads. And so then we ate. What had happened every night before that is we had gone out, and then late at night we had eaten dinner. And so every night it's like 2:30 in the morning. We're like, golly, I'm so hungry. So we ordered room service right like before we left. And so we ended up eating right before we ended up going to this like 4-course meal with everybody. So we're sitting there, and I'm like, I'm picking and eating and trying, and you know, all these little things. And John and his wife are explaining to us what everything is. Like, you got to try this. I like this. That right there, I don't like it. This is the best. You got to try this. Don't try that. So it was a lot of cool stuff. But man, after appetizers, I'm like, all right. I sat back and I'm like, whew. You know, I almost needed to like undo my belt.
Right.
And then next thing you know, they bring out the main course, which is like,
the pictures are in there, I think.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think so. But John is right across from me.
Let me see if I put it on Twitter, on YouTube, or on Facebook.
John is right across from me, and Sarah, his wife, is across from Justin. But John is explaining to us what everything is, and we're like still not knowing. He's giving us the actual terms of what they are, and Justin said fried cheese, and it made me think of it. She's like, this is like a cheese cigar. And they're like, she's like explaining to us, like, okay, this is this, and this one has meat, this one doesn't. This one has this, like in layman's terms. Oh,
Right.
yeah, here you go.
So this is like the appetizers, like all the dips and hummus and salads and breads.
That wasn't even
And-
all the appetizers. That was just a portion.
That was just a portion.
Yeah.
And then this here is the main course. Like I mean, it was, oh my goodness. French fries, they love French fries. Let me just tell you that. They love French fries and mashed potatoes. The serving sizes are, oh my God, Texas, like they put Texas to shame when it comes to serving size of potatoes. They love potatoes. Yeah, this is this is like a main course meal right here. This is the main course. So you got, you had your chicken, your shrimp, your beef, just literally anything and everything. It was so dang good.
Mm-hmm.
And then here's like the teas. They made some delicious tea. Like I've never really, I'm not one to like, I like steak, I like baked potato, and I'm good. Like that's about it. And so, I mean, I really stepped out of my comfort zone and was out here trying a whole bunch of new stuff. But yeah, just kind of some of the environment we had.
Yeah, they have like trees inside the building.
Yeah, so this actually is just like a covered patio, but it looks like a roof, but it's just like the way they've built it to have like air circulating and stuff like that. Forever wild. But yeah, super awesome. That meal there was delicious. I mean, so much food was had this week. Dubai can have Justin's card. I'm telling you, baffles well. I'm number one when it comes to like Texas food. I'm number one fanboy Texas. They have some dang good food.
So Baffles, they have this thing called Talabat, and it is kind of like DoorDash, but cheaper. They have like people on scooters that, well, not scooters. What do you like? Small
motorcycles?
Yeah, I don't know.
Motorcycles.
But they pick them up, and you don't pay like a delivery, or you pay a delivery fee, but you don't like tip in Dubai. I mean, you can if you want to, but they like don't require it like the US does. And so anyways, I ordered chicken for our room one night, and it was called Texas chicken. And so when we got it, it's literally Church's chicken, but they call it Texas chicken, which was pretty
Very
cool.
true. Like the branding, everything was the same. It was pretty funny. My wife's ears just perked up. That's funny. I saw a picture of you both decked out in tarp hoodies. Absolutely. You know I can't go halfway across the world and not represent my tarp. You know, I gotta throw my tarp hoodie on. So actually, I think I can probably find that photo you're referring to there.
Yeah, and we got to actually meet Empire Invest. What day was it? The first day of the event, maybe?
Yeah, Wednesday.
Yeah, and super awesome guy. I mean, just so kind. We had a great time with him. He showed Justin the tarp reader. So, you know, there might be things to come with that connection, which is really cool. I mean, with Justin being a content creator, he gets to kind of meet all of the tokens and all of the people, and you know, whereas with some of these people, tarp may not have met Impact XP, or you know, Kishimoto might not have met Grove, or you know, without those connections, and Justin kind of being the melting pot of knowing all of them.
I don't want to say it's all me, but it was definitely cool. It was definitely cool to be able to, people that I do know, projects that I do know, projects that I like, projects that we like here on the show, and being able to kind of be like, hey Paul, do you know, have you met John? Have you met Miss Mindy? No, I haven't. Well, hey, here you go. So it, you know, was really, really awesome to kind of be able to do that. But yeah, we definitely aren't going to go somewhere and not represent in our tarp hoodies even if it is 80 degrees in Dubai, we managed to make sure we get a photo with it. So absolutely love tarp, and that tarp reader is going to be absolutely fire. I'm telling you, it's going to be fire. So we there was that little video we watched earlier. We'll probably watch that here again here in a minute. But is it really 1:42 already?
Yeah, and I'm about to log off. So I love.
My goodness.
Dubai was amazing. Thank you guys for supporting us and really Justin and being a part of his channel and being so loyal to his channel. And thanks for having me, babe.
Hey, thank you for jumping on today. Finally. And so everybody knows that you're real and not just some Photoshop person that I put in all my photos. So, but yeah.
Okay, well, love you guys. Bye.
Love you too, babe. See you later. Golly, I got lucky with that one. Babel says, don't be humble, big man. You holding crypto together while we wait for Bitcoin to quit being bipolar. I just put projects that I like in touch with other projects that I like. And that's really all it was. If I knew somebody and that person hadn't met, hey, why not introduce them? I'll tell you right now, a lot of these BSC projects that we talk about, that I can tell you right now, they all had conversations. That was very cool to be able to sit there and to see all that stuff. So when I tell you, just because the charts didn't move a lot during the expo, don't freak out, because the expo is made for networking. It's made for opening doors, making connections so that in the future you can create those catalysts. And that's truly what happened. I was able to see it firsthand. Conversations that you normally wouldn't think people would be having, projects that you wouldn't think were talking, or projects that have all this Twitter beef and all that other stuff. They're able to have conversations in person and put all that to the side and actually, potentially get things done. So I'm excited to see what the future holds. And exactly, that's it right there. Planting seeds. That's probably the best way to describe it right there. Just planting seeds. Trying to have the fullest, most plentiful harvest we can possibly have. And if I like a project, it's probably a solid project because I've done my research, I've done my homework. And if I got two projects I like and they could potentially work together, why would I not want to help them out? Why would I not want to help my bag out? Why would I not want to help your bag out? So it was very cool to go and be a part of. I really, 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 really wish internet was a little bit better. We could have gone live. I had so many plans. I was going to go and we were going to do so much stuff, but the internet connection and all that jazz was just not working with us. Okay, here are two projects, Justin. Saitoki and Shivinci. Remember those two folks. All right. See, and here's the thing. Once Tarp Reader is out, I would be able to come over here, put Saitoki, and then put Shivinci into the Tarp Reader, and it would give you a Tarp score and breakdown of everything. And it's basically a CERTIC audit at the snap of a finger right there for you. So, jet lag. I was a little tired yesterday. So what I did, we landed at like 10 a.m. yesterday morning. So yeah, our flight left Saturday night at midnight, and we landed in Dallas Sunday morning at 10 a.m. So I made sure to stay awake all day yesterday. So I drank a couple of energy drinks to stay awake, just so I could try to get back on my normal sleeping pattern schedule. So yesterday was a little. I got out, went to a convenience store real quick, and driving was fun. So I hurried home. But yeah, it wasn't too terrible. Now that I've got a good night's sleep under my belt, definitely feeling much more energized. I've also got 2 cups of coffee in me this morning, but I've been up since like 8 a.m. So that's a little earlier than normal. But man, it was definitely feeling a lot better, and not too bad on the jet lag. It is a real thing though. Like I will tell you, like dragging was happening. There was definitely some drag. Glad you finally met Lee from Paris. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. He was man, he was calling the embassy for us, calling the consulate, trying to get in contact with anybody and everybody so we can make sure we got home. But yeah, he was absolutely, absolutely a lifesaver. Him, I mean, even the man Afalasi, man, he even got on the phone, called the police department, called the police station, talked to everybody. I mean, we really, I mean, between Lee having his U.S. embassy connections and stuff like that, and then having, you know, the royal family of Dubai hanging out with us all week, or us hanging out with the royal family of Dubai is much more like is how it was. Man, I felt very, very blessed to be there and to be around those people, and for them to be wanting, to want to help out, and B, to do help out. It was definitely awesome. Very, very, very blessed to have gotten to go to Dubai, and just be a part of what was a fantastic just trip. So out of the trip, I'll tell you, Kishimoto. Y'all. We all know I love Kishimoto. Getting to meet them in person, Paul and his wife, man. Me and Alexa, we're already planning where are we going next with them. Like we're planning. That might be like our travel couple. Absolutely love them. Just fantastic people. Is what we met all week between Kelly and Paul, John and his wife Sarah. Fantastic people. Got a chance to like sit down and actually have conversations outside of crypto. Got to talk, family life, about kids and stuff like that. Those conversations that build relationships that are it's more than crypto. It really truly is. Those are conversations. Those are relationships that make it more than just a crypto, currency. It's more than, these people are now more than just an @ on Twitter. You know what I mean? Like I have a relationship. I have a connection with these folks, man, and that's what it's all about. It is super, super awesome. And to be truthfully honest, right here, I can get an AM. I owe him 100%. If Lee wants to come on here and do a para AMA, I'm telling him right now, live on the Midday Mix-Up Monday, first day back. My first day back from Dubai. Lee can come on here and do a para. I owe him that much, 100%. For everything he did, trying to help us out, making sure we got out of the country of Dubai and made it home. If he wants to come on and do an AMA, by all means, he is more than welcome. I owe him that. So, for sure. But man, I can't believe we just sat here and talked about this for 2 hours, and it felt like 30 minutes. We didn't, not a single chart, not a single nothing. And I'm okay with it because that's what it was. Like I didn't look hardly at all at a chart while I was there. It was kind of nice. Because I had no cell phone or internet service. But B, it was kind of nice to not, to kind of just be in the moment, to be in Dubai, and be, fully engaged and not, wondering and being on my phone, checking like I normally am. It was definitely a nice change of pace. But my goodness, I can't say enough about the city of Dubai itself. Outside of crypto, the people of Dubai are absolutely the friendliest, most hospitable, country, place that I've been. And man, it really is. I haven't been in a lot of places, I ain't gonna lie, but they do it right there. I tell you, we were always talking, before we left, we were talking, I want to get pictures of like the exotic police cars. I didn't see a police officer not one time while I was there. Not a single police officer, not a single police car. I didn't hear a siren. We heard one siren, and that was an ambulance pulling into the hospital across the street from our hotel. That was it. I didn't see not one piece of trash, no litter. The city is magnificent. It is impeccable. It is clean. It is beautiful. The people there are beautiful. I highly, highly suggest taking that trip. And you know, it sounds like a lot. It sounds expensive. I mean, we managed to have a good time for not a lot either. Like, you know, it really it's not that out of the realm when you think about it. You know, a few months, you put 6 months to a year to sit it aside, you can make that trip happen. I promise you. I think flight cost us. Granted, we were an economy, so like, I mean, flight would probably be the most expensive part of it. But I highly suggest, if it's on your bucket list, if it's not on your bucket list, add it to it, because you have to see this place at least once in person. It is that nice and that beautiful. I honestly cannot wait to get back. It's something that we will do for sure, me and Alexa. And I really truly am excited. And man, like I said, to see the networking that went on this last week, the projects that I got to hang out with and meet in person, and get rid of those ads, you know, and put real names and real faces with these people that we talk to and communicate with all of the time through social media, to build those relationships. That's what this expo was. It was relationship building. It was networking. It was connecting. And man, for me, it really truly was bigger than crypto. For me, it was that awesome. So I highly suggest it. And man, I cannot thank each and every single one of y'all, chat. Y'all are the reason we got there. Y'all are the reason we were able to take pictures 3,000 miles away from home. So it is all because of you guys. The love y'all show me here, on the support that y'all show me here. I cannot put it into words. Cannot say thank you enough for your continuing support for my channel, for me, for Hey Alexa, for my girlfriend. We thank you so much from the bottom of our heart. It really is because of y'all. And I am excited to see what the future holds, for the midday mix-up, for us here, and for crypto in general. It's been a nice little consolidating period, but we went through that same thing with SHIB way back when. We went through a couple of months of the same thing, and then next thing you know, boom. So I am excited for what the future holds. I really am, after this past week. But chat, I love y'all. Y'all are really awesome. New maps. Want to stream you raging on Fortnite? New maps. Hey, man, see what I did? I come over here trying to. He say after your soft speech though. I got you. First off, I'm gonna have to go whoop up on Cuff in on the Fortnite. So we're gonna make that happen. But chat, I really do thank y'all. I really do appreciate y'all. Y'all are awesome. Y'all are amazing. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. Same time, same channel, same great vibe. But I'll leave you like this. 2 things in the world you can control at all times. That's attitude and effort. Stay positive. Give 110% in everything you do. Chat, I love y'all. Tell somebody you love them today. You never know. It may change their day, their week, their month, maybe even their year. You never know. Chat, I'll see y'all later. I'm just a man. Peace.